are you? My name is Welty. Remember me from the Welty and Carmen show? Today, I'm going to share with you my secret, how I can achieve both time and financial freedom. There's a book out there by Robert Kiyosaki called The Cash Flow Quadrant. In that book, he explained that people can be categorized into these 4 quadrants according to the source of their income. The first quadrant is called E. E stands for employee. Employees are people who work for others, whether it is in private enterprise or a government institution, and they get paid for their work. In other words, they trade their time for money. The second quadrant is called the S quadrant. That stands for self-employed. People who run small and medium enterprises usually fall into this category. Here, they become their own system. Without themselves, they have no income. Some examples will be those people who own shops, garages, beauty parlors, etc. Another example of people in this quadrant are the professional workers, such as doctors, lawyers, people in the legal profession, etc. They cannot be substituted by other people. So people in this quadrant are self-dependent. The third quadrant is called the B quadrant, which stands for business owners. This means that these people have developed some sort of system, both technologically and in terms of manpower, in order to make money. An example of people within this category would be people who own business franchises, producers of major brands of soft drink or fast food chains. And the fourth quadrant is called the I quadrant. I stands for investors. Investors are people who put their money to work in order to produce more money. The simplest example would be to put $1 million of your own money into the bank, which yields an interest. Or still another is to purchase a house or an apartment and lease it, which yields rent either monthly or an annual cycle. Pay attention to what Robert Kiyosaki said in his book. The 2 left quadrants are called the active income quadrants. They are called active because the people who are in these quadrants need to work to generate money. While the 2 right quadrants are called the passive income quadrants. They are called passive because the people who are in these quadrants do not have to work physically to generate money. If time and financial freedom are your goals, then the only way to achieve them is to have a source of passive income that exceeds the sum total of your expenses. The simplest example would be me having a source of passive income of $2,000 per month. The total of my expenses comes to $1,500 per month. In this condition, I would have achieved financial freedom, because the amount of my monthly passive income has exceeded the sum of my monthly expenses. A different condition exists if, let's say, I earn $3,000 from an E or S quadrant, and the total of my monthly expenses comes up to $1,500 US. In this condition, I cannot be said to have achieved financial freedom. Why? Because my entire income is directly connected with my ability to work. When that is interrupted, my income would be 0, while it is very unlikely that I could reduce my expenses to 0. If we analyze carefully the condition of people who are in the E or S quadrant, we realize that they are really in a vulnerable predicament. At any given time, their ability to work can be disrupted due to sickness, debilitating conditions, old age, corporate downsizing, bankruptcy, and scores of other factors. Now I'm going to show you a business opportunity that enables you to move to the B quadrant, where you can in turn enjoy passive income. It has the potential of bringing you $250 and up to $60,000 per month. How does it work? Very simple. You will be introduced to a person whom we shall call a sponsor of a referrer to a company. And what company would that be? I will explain this later at the end of my presentation. Next, there are 3 conditions that you must fulfill. First, you must register as the company's independent representative. Second, you must be qualified. Just what do we mean by qualified? you have to buy a product that has a minimal value of 1 UV. And third, you need to be activated. What that means is that you must refer one person, let's call him A, to be put on this side and another person, B, to be put on this side. Moreover, both A and B themselves need to purchase product that has a minimal value of 1 UV. Afterwards, both A and B must repeat this referral process to their own friends and colleagues. The final shape of your diagram does not matter. It could be like this. The important thing is that you must have 3 UV in A side and 3 UV in B side, and you will be entitled to receive $250. Every time you accumulate 3 UV in A side and 3 UV in B side, you have completed one step. From this point on, there is no limit to the extent of your organization. There are no national boundaries, expiry dates, or debt limits to your organization. Every time you accumulate 3 UV in A side and 3 UV in B side, you are again entitled to another $250, which we call your second step, and so on and so on. After completing 6 steps, you would have achieved one cycle. One cycle means that you have achieved 18 UV in your A side and 18 UV in your B side. You would have earned $1,500 by the time you complete your first cycle. And now you'll ask, from where does the $60,000 come from? The company pays you commensurate to your performance. If you succeeded in directly referring 2 people, providing they also work to develop their network, then you are posed to earn a maximum of $3,000 per week. Under a similar condition, success in directly referring 6 people positions you to earn $6,000 per week. 12 people, $9,000 per week. And 18 people, $12,000 per week. And if you are successful in referring 24 or more, you are looking forward to a $15,000 per week income. Given that there are 4 weeks in most months, that adds up to $60,000 per month. The good news is that if you are not satisfied with this, there is a way for you to earn more by owning more than one business right. As you can see, the maximum earning power of a business right is up to $60,000 per month. I mentioned earlier that you are working together with a company. That company is called QuestNet Limited. This company, in turn, is under a giant holding company called Quest International Limited, or QI Limited, that is led by people of the highest integrity, like Mr. Vijay Eswaran, our Managing Director, and other members of our Board of Directors. Let's look at other companies under QI. QuestNet, as you can see from our diagram. QI was founded in 1998. This company has branched out to over 100 countries in the world. This company merges the basic concepts of e-commerce and networking. The fusion of these 2 powerful concepts has created a worldwide phenomenon. QuestNet, in turn, offers a variety of products and services. One of them is Quest Vacation, which provides you with access to 5,000 integrated hotels and resorts worldwide. Quest Technology, that mostly deals with telecommunication products such as iConnect, Invoice, etc. Another category of products will be wellness and lifestyle. Another interesting aspect of the company, which I would like to explain to you, is the Numismatic Company, which partners with a 130-year-old mint in Germany, the Maya Mint. This company offers gold and silver coin products, pendants, and watches. These coins can serve as a display to the integrity and credibility of the company. QuestNet partners together with the Olympic Committee and was appointed to be their exclusive distributor. Among other partnerships that were formed was FIFA, including being a sponsor of the Brazilian team in their final bid to the World Cup 2006. We were the official sponsor of the F1 Formula race and the IBF World Championship in 2003 in Birmingham, England. Questnet also has won the appointment of the FAO and UN to be the exclusive distributor of the Mother Teresa coin. This is truly a remarkable achievement. We have coins with religious themes, such as the Kaaba in Mecca, Jesus, the Pope. It is not easy for Questnet to win endorsements from these parties. We have images of the Lord Buddha, the Goddess of Mercy, and others. These coins have no religious value whatsoever. They are purely traded as a business commodity. Next, we have coins depicting world leaders such as President John F. Kennedy,